So I've been joking and stuff for a past thing, mostly on Twitter and with friends and stuff, that Quicksilver will return. He'll return using the Speed Force in Avengers Endgame. Of course, lots of people are like, "Are you kidding me? That's freaking what the frick, man? You're mixing DC with Marvel." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the funny joke." Now, as for how in the world could Quicksilver really actually come back, and I would think if we make Quicksilver come back, there is a chance of where we could actually just make him the Ben Reilly of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I forgot to even mention that this is the second time they actually freaking nudged and been like, "Yep, Hawkeye, his life is on the line yet again in an Avenger movie." It's like, oh, good lord, really, man? It's like, yet again. It's like, my goodness. So that means in Avengers 6, he will have to, his life will be on the line yet again. That's funny. That's funny. So, how would Quicksilver come back and how would you turn him into a Ben Riley idea? Well, it's very simple. How it would work would be when Age of Ultron happened and he pushed the car in front of Clint and the boy. There's a moment where someone could actually come to him, put on the watch, synchronize it, plump, plump, they both right back. And there you go. Quicksilver is in the game. Now, the interesting part would be if Quicksilver's in the game and, well, it doesn't really work out. But me, I would personally think what will happen is that Quicksilver wants to actually back up Hawkeye because, well, Hawkeye is like a father to him in a way. Technically, he's more like a father to Scarlet Witch, but I'm just saying, in a way, still, it does actually help with the part of where it's like Hawkeye is going to put his life on the line to save Hawkeye. I mean, Quicksilver is going to save Hawkeye. So it would have been cool if there was some way how it could actually work like that, and he's able to go to where they are, and as soon as he's there, he sees them both fighting. Of course, I think beforehand he need. Oh wait, he can even do the whole thing where it's like, huh? Well, what if it could be the fact of someone did do that, and then what he does is when it comes to time to where they did the snap and everything, and well, Quicksilver was able to go to his sister. They have a few moments, and then as soon as the moment ends, he actually jumps into the van and goes back because, well, he kind of wants to save. He wants to make sure that everyone is safe when it comes to that. So what he does is actually make it a great sacrifice, and that's why it's like a big what the frick moment. But it's like, yeah, he's able to make the sacrifice of where he pushes Clint and he pushes Black Widow out of the way, and again he says, "You didn't see this coming," and he goes and kills himself for the greater good. And it's like, huh. It's like, yeah, so it's like he's the Ben Reilly of this Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's always meant to die. Here he is dying again after his sister got reunited by him. But of course, what if we just did that and jump 5 years? Because it's like, for him, it would be a jump for 5 years, technically. Or actually, it'll be jumped to more years than that. But even so, it's like it would be cool to have him back. But on the other hand, it's kind of like, well, three's a crowd because, well, Scarlet Witch, it's not, we're not sure that Vision's still alive or not. I bet Wakanda could fix him, and I really kind of hope they did. And I really kind of hope that he gets his personality back instead of just being a soulless vessel. Huh. Okay, whatever. I was trying to look at something, but forget that. Oh, anyways, basically, if all three of them are together, that means that three's a crowd, and that series would be kind of bad. But other hand, if he doesn't exist anymore, that means that it's Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver again, and they're basically just getting back footing of what it used to be, but they're heroes now. And it's like, yay, they are reunited. They deserve that. And he has to freaking get catched up on everything that happens. And it's like, yeah, my goodness. But of course, in the end, I guess it is a good idea that Quicksilver didn't come back. There's really no need for him to come back. So it sucks that he only just got one movie and then the end, but there's really nothing that could happen if he actually comes back. It's like it's nothing really special. All it is just something where it's like every single Avenger, definitely every single Avenger has assembled. And would be great if it's like it would be great if secretly the Netflix characters were there too. That would have been freaking damn awesome. I mean, holy frick, if that would have been awesome. And I kind of would hope that secretly they did, like in the way right corner. There's the Netflix guys. There's your freaking Daredevil. There's Luke Cage. There's Jessica Jones. There's Iron Fist. Oh frick! Depending on what's the timeline, it's like, yeah, fine, there's Iron Fist, there's the other Iron Fist. It's like, there's Iron Fist, there's the other Iron Fist, and there is Punisher. As for what happens, because we still have season 3 of Jessica Jones, we don't know what happens, and plus it'll be a major spoiler when it comes to does her friend live or die? And that's already a spoiler already, being like, hey, bastard, what the freak? And it's like, yes, I'm sorry. It's like, but her friend got injected, right? And I'm pretty sure her friend might actually go off the deep end right now. So we don't know what happens to her. We have no idea, and who knows if their friendship will be restored or not. But it would be cool if they actually were in a movie. But of course, it's some issues. Not to mention Shield shows up too, where Coulson, that would be messed the frick up. Where it's like they finally got Coulson there, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" But of course, Coulson is actually dying at this point, or already dead, and you have a doppelganger in our midst. So it's kind of sucky that all this time where it's like, oh man, I can't wait when the Avengers find out that Coulson actually is alive. And it's like, well, Coulson actually is secretly dying, son of a big. And it's like, it kind of sucks even more where it's like, okay, so hold on. There was a transplant for Captain Marvel when she got Kree DNA. And I guess it was a blood transfusion. And you're telling me that the Tahiti thing was the, you know, that wasn't actually like the transfusion, because she was able to be stronger and faster and stuff, and we thought that her powers came from that, but no, it didn't. All it is was just a blood transfusion to help her most likely have like more abilities to heal faster and stuff. So it's an interesting part of where it's like, I have no idea, but I wish Quicksilver can return. I wish he did, but I guess we can understand that he didn't. How about Vision returning? It would have been great. Everyone would be shocked as frick that Vision is back. But considering, they just came back like after the snap, they just came back, man. So unless you secretly had a bunch of people in Wakanda who are still scientists, not as good as Shiri, of course, but you still have scientists, and they're like, what are we gonna do this with this body of this guy right here? It's like, he's an Avenger. He is Vision. He got freaking victimized the most with Thanos. What we need to do is try to actually make him come back online. And I think he doesn't even have a power source anymore. So we got to figure out how to give him a power source and all that stuff. So basically, they actually helped to bring him back. And that would have been something cool in a movie. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that been cool? That Scarlet Witch smashes and everything. And well, how would that work? Well, technically, Scarlet Witch would have been with Vision. No, no, she wouldn't, because Vision would be shell over there. So basically, when she comes back, she most likely be like, "What the frick?" And she looks, and Vision's body's gone. So it's like, oh no. But yeah, it would be cool that with Wakanda, there's Vision right there, hovering, and it's like, oh, damn, that's awesome. But Vision right now, as we can see, has not returned yet. As for Black Widow, I already talked about this already when it comes to Black Widow. It's like Black Widow, personally, I wish she could come back. I mean, lots of people would be like, no, 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 but her death would not be meaningful if she comes back. But it's like, it's kind of like trading, dude. How the frick does trading work when it's like, well, a soul for a soul? It's like, yes, a soul for a soul. So we give you back the freaking damn soul stone. Pretty sure you're supposed to give us something back too. Don't tell me that this is the whole rental period, is where it's like you get the soul stone because you trade the soul for a soul, but returning it, well, frick that. He's like, returning it. Well, thank you. It's like, oh hell no, dude. No, 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 no. When you want to, we're giving the soul stone back. Pretty sure you need to give back a soul. Am I right? A soul for a soul, bastard. So pretty sure that should have happened, but it's apparently not. I mean, yes, you could still make it more meaningful where it's like a soul for a soul, and it's like, okay, a soul for a soul, sure. And it's like, we didn't tell you what soul, so it's like, yep, so Black Widow's still dead, but Gamora's back now. And it's like, there you go. It's like, yeah, there you go. At least it's someone. It's like, yeah, maybe give us someone that's like we didn't see coming. Like, for instance, a soul for a soul, so hey, the guy's a bastard, so he's gonna choose whatever soul he wants, not the one that we exchanged. So maybe he gave us Loki back, and it's like, holy frig, Loki's alive. The soul for a soul. So it's like, yeah, that makes sense. So it's like, it would be cool to just be like, okay, well, here's a gambling. Then it's like, yeah, well, frick you. Yeah, I know. Soul for a soul. Yes, you're giving us a soul stone back. Yeah, that's freaking damn awesome. So, okay, fine, frick it. So, okay, fine. We did say soul for a soul. So, okay, we're going to give you a soul, but we're not going to give you the one that you gave us. And there you go. You got like some random person come back. It's like some random person come back and everyone's like, oh my gosh, what the frick? And that would be kind of funny where it's like, so who could actually come back that will surprise everyone? I mean, yeah, you can easily surprise with Loki. That would be something cool. Something cool, something crazy, and it's like, what the frick? But Loki actually did redeem himself, so that would have been cool. I don't know, man. It's like soul for a soul. Anyways,